Hey everybody, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Whatever the case may be, welcome to the latest edition of Dr. C's Corner. I'm Dr. Jeff Zarnick, the Associate Dean of Criminal Justice in the Social Sciences Vertical here at Southern New Hampshire University Global. Great to see everybody. I hope you're doing well in this hot weather, wherever you are. And I want to thank all of you for working so hard in your classrooms, and that goes for faculty too as well. You know we have your back, and your success is our focus. But I just wanted to bring something today, and it really caught my eye. This man here is an absolute genius. I don't know if you recognize him or not, but he developed a learning system called Praxis. His name is T.K. Coleman. He's the Director of Education at two organizations, the Foundation for Economic Education and the College Alternative Program, Praxis, which he co-founded. And it really caught my eye because, we have thousands of students, and we also have thousands of learners. And what I mean by that is that there is a significant difference. And when I read what he had said in this article about him and his efforts to be creative and bring ingenuity and critical thinking to one's own personal success, I thought this would be a good idea for a topic for today's Dr. C's Corner. And so he helps me explain this to you relative to what's the difference between a student and a learner or an adult learner. So he said, here it is. Having 12 or so years of developing the habit to follow instructions has an impact. Helping them make this transition of going from a student where someone else is responsible for, quote, my life, right? From that mindset to an adult mindset that says no one or nobody will ever care about my dreams more than me. And if I don't make it happen, it's not going to happen. That's hard, isn't it? It's a hard pill to swallow. We're not going to happen. But at the end of the day, what he's really saying is it really is up to us as adult learners, okay, to take advantage of what's been given to us and then make sense of those tools. In some respects, teaching and content, all those things wrapped together is kind of like advice, isn't it? If you take this, this should happen. If you take this, you'll be successful. Whatever you want to call it. But he says, there's no piece of advice, no matter how good it is, that isn't fully capable of making your life worse. Now listen up. If you don't apply critical thinking and agency to your application of that advice, in other words, you don't take that advice, call it the content, where you are given, let's just say, assessments or exercises, right, a position to take. If you don't take that and really work it to its fullest, in other words, taking as much advantage as only you can take, because teacher can't take advantage of you. They can say, here it is, I'll help explain it, but it's up to you to make the most out of these tools. So he continues. Agency is so important. Oh, I'm sorry, let me back this up. He says, I don't care what it is I tell you, it's possible you can find a way to destroy your life with this advice, right? And then you come back to me like, TK, well, this didn't work. Advice is like any other tool. If I give you a hammer, if I give you a knife, or if I give you a chair, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can hurt yourself. Agency is so important because it allows us to get the best results out of the ideas that people give us with an attitude that says, at the end of the day, it's my responsibility to figure out how to make this work. I don't have to know everything. I'm still free to ask for help. I'm still free to admit that I'm struggling. But at the end of the day, nothing is going to work for me unless I assume ownership of being the one who actually makes it work. Your most important question, and I'll leave you with this, and this is from an absolute genius by the name, again, T.K. Coleman. You want to look him up? It's T.K.Coleman. The most important question is not, what do you want? The most important question for you as an adult learner, independent here in the online learning world, is who owns the outcome. Have a great week. Subscribe to my channel. Stay in touch.